walk away from this one, double overtime, but you guys were able to still fight, but just still come up short?
I mean, we lost. That's all I really care about. I don't care about no fight, personally. Um, Obviously, it was a better performance collectively than last game, but we still lost. So it was a game we should have won. We've lost too many games this year that have come down to the wire like this. So
When you say coming down to the wire, just what were some of those small details that were really, really crucial?
um, can't always control made free throws. So the missed Nolan free throw, that's not the big deal. But that would have sealed the game. I think when Payne Pritchard hit that three on Drake, I think we probably could have tried to wrap up the big man or force Pritchard inside the three-point line. And then that last play, we were trying to zone up the three-point line and all have like a zone. But I think it was kind of poorly – obviously it was poorly executed. I tried to pass the guy through to Noah on that side, and we just weren't all on the same page, I think. And Coach Jordy was trying to communicate on the sideline. It was just such crunch time. We didn't know if we were still zoning up, if we were in man. But that last three, wide open corner three with 2 seconds left, I think some of us thought we were zoning up the three-point line. Some of us thought we were staying with our man. So it was just we were just discombobulated. We got to learn from it, hopefully do better in the next situation.
Was that communicated during the timeout? Like, what was said in the timeout before going into the play?
During the timeout, we had decided to zone up the three-point line, all have a certain zone on the three-point line, but then they came out and their play wasn't what we thought it was going to be. We thought they were all going to start inside the three-point line, but they all started high. So then I think at the last minute, some of us were confused if we were now manning up or zoning up still. So we just got confused, I think, and we weren't on the same page, and we gave up a wide open corner three. So that's on us on the floor, I think, to just be on the same page. You know what I mean? I think we were just confused.
Is that kind of the value of, I mean, when guys are talking about, hey, communicating, being loud defensively, making sure voices are heard defensively, I mean, is that an example of that, or failing to do that?
No, it was just a little tricky because in the timeout we decided we were going to zone up the three-point line, but then they came out in something that we didn't expect. And so I think that pretty much was what it came down to, was they came out of something we didn't expect, and I don't think that you should zone up the three-point line when all five guys are out towards half court. So then I think some of us just went off of what we heard in the timeout, and some of us were like switching it up to just man, and then we just got discombobulated. But yeah, it's on us, the players, to communicate, and obviously the number one thing is don't give up a wide open corner uncontested three. So somebody got to get him, whether that's me following him through to the corner or the guy on the inbound kind of taking that zone of the area away. We just gotta make it happen. But I mean, you learn from it. We've had other situations this year, late game moments that have cost us the game, that we have then fixed in film and learned from, and hopefully that same mistake doesn't come up. So this is a new situation for us. So we'll get to watch film and learn from it, and hopefully we don't lose in the same way going forward.
These last two losses have obviously been very different. Is the reaction to them in terms of what you do after the game, how you prepare for the next one, is it different because of the nature of the games, or is it not?
No, it's different. You learn from them in different ways. Obviously what happened at MSG the other night is unacceptable, and there's unlimited things to learn from. But tonight, there's very specific things, late game situations that we can. So you can learn from any game, win or loss. Both learning opportunities. But I thought it was good that we at least bounced back after that tough loss and competed against a pretty good team.
What did you see from Nolan tonight? Big clutch minutes, had some big buckets, good contributions. It seemed like.
Yeah, Nolan played well. He got to the paint. He finished well. He steadied the team in the clutch moments. He made some really big layups, and he used his speed to his advantage. So I thought it was really good, even for him, to get that experience in the fourth quarter and overtimes. It was, Yegor's been in those moments now a few times, and it was good that Nolan got to be in those moments as well tonight.
You said you were dealing with a little bit of the knee soreness and stuff like that. You looked like you were moving around pretty well tonight. Just where are you at with the knee right now?
Yeah, I think it's turning a corner. The last 8 I think 8, 9 games. Ever since that Orlando game, I've kind of not felt like as explosive on my cuts and stuff. So I feel like I've kind of like dropped off a little bit, but that's mostly just been because of that knee soreness. But the good thing was that it was nothing that I couldn't play through. It was no structural, like, it wasn't unsafe to play. It was just a little sore. So I decided to play through it, not rest it, and I'm just getting back feeling like it's a non-issue. It felt the best it has tonight. So I think by the next game or two, it'll be back to 100%.